funnily, is that even a word? I feel like I
It
just
is
made that up.
today.
Okay, it is today. But I did want to make like some type of joke because I thought it was funny when you mentioned ayahuasca. But one thing I have heard is some people say that it makes them very forgiving of people when like after when they get done and just process the experience. But what was ayahuasca like?
Oh man. Do you want me to give you like a Spark Notes version of it or just like a one-liner?
Oh, go the whole thing. Whatever you feel. You know, give the one liner and then give the spark notes. Let's go both of them.
It was probably one of the greatest experiences of my life that was absolutely miserable at the same time. It was it's just like that love-hate relationship that I have with the military.
Mm-hmm.
It sucked while you're going through it, but you love it in hindsight. Like some of the shitty parts were the fun parts too.
Whoa. Okay.
All right, so the first night on ayahuasca, I hated it.
Yeah.
It was dark. I saw nothing. I was just purging. Purging can be puking, pooping, screaming, crying, anger, shaking. It looks differently for everybody, but you're usually doing a mixture of the two.
So your body's literally, with the word purge, it's like just cleansing itself of whatever.
100%, brother.
What in the world? Yeah, so what did you just pop a mushroom in and then
No.
just sit around,
So
or what? How did like? Did you prepare for this?
So ayahuasca is like a leaf and a root blended together into like a liquid substance.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the first day it was terrible. I hated it. I was puking. I was uncomfortable. It was dark, like I said. I woke up hearing everybody outside laugh, smoking and joking. They were all having a great time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck? Now I hate you and you and you and you.
Yeah.
Right? Like, how am I the only one that was miserable?
Yeah. How dare you have a fun time without me?
Yes. So after ceremony, we have a quick breakfast. And then we go into an integration circle where we sit down and share our journey from the night prior.
Okay.
In that integration circle, it validated I was the only one that had a bad time. Everybody else had a good time. However, it instantly started to change my mindset and my brain waves, right? So psychedelic assisted therapy does neuroplasticity and helps create new neural pathways in your brain and restore old ones, fix old ones, right?
Okay.
While I was hearing everybody, they all had a bad time too. They were all purging in their own way.
Yeah.
But they had a good visions or they just enjoyed their night.
Yeah. Like there was some good light at the end of the tunnel for them.
Yeah, for them. It was just miserable for me. But that instantly made me think that like, holy cow, these people can have a bad time but still have a great time, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And it made me recognize that, oh man, maybe my wife is right. And in a lack of better words, I am the cancer in my own life. Whether I'm only remembering the negative parts of the stories of my childhood or what she didn't do for me or what I don't have. I was only envisioning the negative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just watched all these people have a negative experience but find the positivity in it.
Okay.
That went into the second night and it was the best night for me. And again, it was the complete opposite. I had an opposite experience as everybody else. I had a great time. Everybody else was miserable.
Yeah.
I took the medicine. I was so anxious and excited. I went outside. I found myself staring at the moon. I howled at the moon 3 times as loud as I could.
Whoa.
I beat on my chest. I was like so prideful. I was just genuinely happy.
You went into like full hippie mode, but on like steroids or something like that.
I feel I channeled my inner masculinity.
Whoa.
I became one with the powers of being a man again and showing up with positive masculinity, where I keep myself reserved and calm a lot because as a child, I was always high energy and rambunctious and I was stronger than I knew and it always caused problems. So I just learned how to stay calm. Exteriorly, I look calm. Interiorly, I'm not.
Yeah.
Right? So at this moment, I chose to let it all out.
Mm-hmm.
During that night, I found the perfect algorithm, I call it, for my purge, where I was receptive and open. I allowed things to flow to me. And as I was purging, the dude came up and played the drums in front of me. I was on all four, just purging, letting it all out.
Mm-hmm.
I felt something work its way up, and it just poured out of my mouth, brother, right into this bucket. I now call it was my depression or my depression cloud. Because even when I looked into the bucket, it was a top layer of something holding everything underneath it. Nothing could come out.
Wow.
And As soon as I laid back on my mat, I took a deep breath because it was exhausting. Like, it was a lot of work doing all that. I
Yeah.
instantly felt 30 pounds lighter on my chest, my neck, my shoulders. I mentioned that dirt bike accident. I have a cadaver tendon or ligament in here,
Yeah.
and I felt my shoulders shift into place where I no longer have like these knots in my neck 2 to 3 times a week like I haven't had it since November.
It's almost like the stress was physically present in a way, and it just like just gone.
Yeah, like they say your body stores your trauma. I had all my trauma stored in me and I purged out. It So before I left, it felt like it was going to take an act of God to take a dish out of my sink, pivot, and put it into my dishwasher.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was failing as a parent. I was only keeping these kids alive. I wasn't adding to their life experience. I was just allowing them to live another day.
Mm-hmm.
I took this medicine and all that lifted off me. Now the colors actually color again outside. Like, it's bright outside all the time. I'm just genuinely happier. I still have my struggles and challenging thoughts, but
No, of course.
they don't consume me and hold me down as much as they did. Like, literally I felt weighted down.
Mm-hmm.
And when I purged it out, I felt relieved. And you know when you want to cry but you're being a man and so you hold it in, but how
Yeah.
heavy your cheeks get, all
Yeah.
that melted away, and in that moment I could breathe out of both nostrils. It was perfect.
What in the world is an ayahuasca trip? Is this the next boys trip? Was this in Costa Rica or like
No,
Panama
this
or where?
here in Tucson, Arizona.
Are you kidding me?
Also, if you're a veteran and you're interested in this, check out the Aya Mission. That's the nonprofit that I went to. It's founded by a 2-time Purple Heart recipient from Army veteran, and he works with the church out in Tucson, Arizona, where we get to go out there and we do a 3-night ceremony.
Well, okay.
It's beneficial, dude.
I will put the link in the description because I may have to check this out. This sounds
Yeah.
intense.
March 1st, they actually open up their registry for their next ceremony, which is going to be around Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
So if you truly are interested, definitely check them out,
Now,
theiamission.org.
I noticed one of the things you mentioned was I don't want to get it wrong here, but you said something about how you would the way that you would view the world or a lot of things. It's like, oh, I didn't look at the
Ayahuasca, dude. Like, I just keep talking about it because like I say it saved my marriage and restored my life, because before it, I felt like I was trying to heal with no light at the end of the tunnel. It was miserable. I was depressed still. It was terrible.
like doing it on your own, more or less.
I felt like I couldn't do anything but just exist. Like, it was bad, bro. I wasn't cleaning I was a stay-at-home parent. I wasn't cleaning. I was barely cooking or getting food and doing the bare minimum to keep the kids alive, as I said.
Yeah.
And when I purged that all out, bro, I've been able to have more energy to do things differently. It's still a challenge day to day, but it's an easier challenge.
Yeah. What did because I assume it's not like you just have somebody telling you to do this, or this, or feel like what did you physically see when you're going through ayahuasca?
So nothing. I didn't see too many visuals. The second night, as I said, I found my perfect algorithm. As I was purging out into my bucket, out of the corner of my eye, I felt like I was flowing through like a dimension or a portal, and like these light fractals were just like flying by my peripherals.
Like something out of Star Trek, like
Kind
this
of.
thing?
Yeah, dude. But it was like me purging out. I swear all I had to do was have my mouth open and whatever was inside me was just spewing out. And at a point it didn't feel like I was throwing up, but I was.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those experiences where it's super hard to explain because I want to share everything with you, and I feel like I need to share every detail for you to fully understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But then we're going to be here for 6 hours.
Nah. Yeah.
So this used to happen to me all the time because leading up to it, I was scared, man. I chickened out a couple of times, and then this one I didn't, thankfully, and I finally went through it, and I was scared all the way up until taking the medicine on the second night.
Mm-hmm.
But if you ever feel called to do it, do it. Do it scared, because you know what bravery is? Being scared and doing it anyways, and that's what I preached to my girl, so I had to do it for myself.
Yep. What is it? What do they say? What's the Chinese proverb? It's like cowardly people and brave people